The changes hitting your neighborhood. Just download the 13 Weather app. Tonight, the IMPD officer shot in the line of duty nearly 2 weeks ago is finally heading home. Officer Thomas Mangan was shot February 27th in Fountain Square. He has significant damage to his Adam's apple and voice box. Officer Mangan may not speak, swallow, or breathe normally again. Drone 13 was overhead as multiple police cars lined Eskenazi as he was released. For more ways you can help support Officer Mangan and his family, head over to WTHR.com. The man suspected of shooting Officer Mangan was in court this week. 31-year-old Malik Hill is facing multiple charges, including 2 counts of attempted murder, 6 counts of resisting law enforcement. His bond is set at $250,000, but there's also a parole violation hold on Hill, so he will not be able to bail out of jail.
We do tonight have some new information for you about that search for a missing woman from Carmel. Sierra Breland has been missing since February 24th. Well, today her family was in Georgia at the last place that she was spotted, and they went there to hand out flyers. The FBI is currently offering $10,000 reward money for any information about her disappearance. Now, her husband, Xavier Breland, has been identified as a person of interest. He is yet to be charged. He's now being held in the Hamilton County Jail on an unrelated warrant. Now, the latest from the war in Ukraine. Today, Ukraine was hit by more Russian missiles. 3 airstrikes caused damage to the central city. We've learned that the strikes were close to a kindergarten class. And today, we're learning of more economic sanctions from the U.S. directed to Russia.
That's right. Scott's in the newsroom with the latest and what the president says U.S. forces won't do. Scott?
We know at least 2.5 million people have fled Ukraine, and the United Nations says an additional 2 million have been forced out of their homes but are still in the country because of the war. I want to show you some new video we just got a few hours ago. It shows families lining up to receive help just outside Ukraine. Humanitarian agencies are scrambling right now to provide heat and items to thousands of refugees. Today, President Biden says the U.S. will not send troops into Ukraine. He said the U.S. fully backs its NATO allies, but will not put boots on the ground.
We're showing a strength and we'll never falter. But look, the idea that we're going to send in offensive equipment and have planes and tanks and trains going in with American pilots and American crews, just understand, and don't kid yourself, no matter what you all say, that's called World War III, okay?
The president did say he wants to make sure Ukraine has the weapons it needs to defend itself. And today the president also issued some additional economic sanctions against Russia. Today, Vladimir Putin met with the president of Belarus. They discussed possible peace talks with Ukraine. But despite the additional sanctions and the ongoing pressure for peace, Vladimir Putin shows no signs of stopping these attacks.